Won't believe where we are. We're at the local hospital. We thought that they had Wi-Fi, but we couldn't get on the Wi-Fi, so we are going live on our data. We've been driving around looking at all the damage.
all day.
There's damage everywhere. The town 10 miles north of us has power. We still have no power, no internet, very spotty phone service.
We do have water this year, though.
Yes, we have water and we have non-perishable food, but everything in the refrigerator and the freezer has to be thrown out because it's been over 24 hours. There's Norma. Hi, Norma.
Hi, Norma.
So, anyway, you would not believe the power lines down on the ground. The power poles just broke slap in half.
A billboard with 4 telephone poles holding it up snapped like it was a toothpick. And we saw one today where it picked up the billboard and moved it probably, 200 yards?
Something like that,
Yeah.
yeah. So, anyway, we wanted to come on and let y'all know we're okay. We are surviving. We are making it. It's hard at night when it's dark and nothing to do.
We have water, we have prepping supplies, and we're okay. But I'm skittish at the moment, is the word I would use. Anxiety's at about 9. And sleep was very little last night.
Yeah, I didn't sleep good at all either. It was hot. Very warm in the house. I went out and sat in the car, actually drove around about 2 o'clock in the morning, and actually found a spot where I was getting a little bit of phone service, and that's when I made the post, I think. Hi, Dennis. Welcome in.
Hi, Dennis.
So anyway, it is very rough in this whole area. So many people have damage to their roofs and houses. So many trees down everywhere, power lines down.
An EF4 hurricane is like a 3 on the tornado scale, and the damage was significant. I saw a building right down the street here where it had big roll-up doors, power doors, and it looked like it had folded up like a sheet in the wind, all of them in the warehouse.
What about that one building that the doors from the front and the back?
Yeah,
they were
that's the one
both
I'm
blown
talking
out,
about.
yeah,
just
blown
right.
right through it. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, I love Ultra 2. Dennis says we're getting the after effects of the hurricane in Indiana.
Yeah.
Glad you're okay, Roxanne. You didn't get it too bad up there.
I think it was a 3 when it got to us. I don't think it was a 2. I think it was a 3.
Hi, Moon over Miami. How are you?
But 2 blocks over for that whole street. It, we drove under wires, over wires, dodging trees all day today.
A lot of the roads are only one way. Hi, Verna.
We can stay live for a few minutes. I'm waiting on my friend Stan to text me.
The amount of damage is way worse than a year ago when Hurricane Idalia came through. Much more devastation everywhere. My daughter, when she tried to come to our house yesterday, every road she went down was blocked by trees, and she had to keep turning around and going another route. She ended up having to go, she was probably, a couple miles from us?
Probably
and
about 2 miles.
Had to turn around and go all the way back to the interstate and take the interstate to get to our house.
But we got lucky where the dumpster is in the apartment complex. There was a stone wall there with rebar, and there was a mighty gust of wind blew the door off the dumpster and blew down that stone wall that was about 6 foot high. And I think that's what stopped the wind from hitting the corner of our apartment. I think we would have lost the bedroom if not.
Hi, Zach. Hi, BJ.
Zach,
Hi,
I hope it
Thomas.
wasn't too bad for you. It was bad here. No, I've had no sleep. I'm in survival mode. Put it that way. Is that Zach Sports Car Tunnel from the last?
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach.
We have 40 people watching us.
Yep. We're waiting on somebody that's going to be brought in. Yeah.
I love Altar 2. We are in Georgia, in South Georgia, about 30 minutes to the Florida state line. Thank you, Norma.
If you are a subscriber of mine, I love all my subscribers a lot. But I want to tell you what, guys, if you're a card collector, cards mean nothing when there's a hurricane coming. I could have cared less. We were in the laundry room and barricaded down when the winds came. And I told Echo today, I said if it would have blown down the door, I was going to jump on top of her. I was going to sacrifice myself.
Oh my God, he's so dramatic.
Well-
There wasn't going to come to that. We were inside of the apartment.
Now, I was thinking, I planned ahead though.
Zach said we got spared up here, just a little rain and wind. I love Altar 2 said Jenna lost some shingles off her house. We lost shingles off our
we lost
apartment too. Is this the worst hurricane you have been through? Yes.
Strongest winds I've ever seen, strongest rain.
Dave brought all my plants in off the patio and some of the patio furniture, but I had one table that I thought was heavy enough and wouldn't move, but it did.
And it was
had
in the corner.
2 glass shelves on it, and the glass shelves shattered, and we picked up glass
Oh, there were
today.
2 glass shelves on
A
it?
top and a bottom. Yep.
Don't know where the other shelf went.
It shattered everywhere.
Oh, wow.
It was all over the patio and in the grass and all over. And we had to pick all of that up today and get everything cleaned up on the patio and get it all moved back in. Hi, Cruise Nuts. How are you?
Yeah.
Were you able to get any video while the hurricane went through? No, we couldn't even open the door to go outside.
Tell them what I did when I opened the door.
Well, at one point he opened the door to look out and he had his foot stuck in the door jamb, and then he tried to shut the door and it wouldn't shut because his foot was there. He's like, oh no, the wind is too strong, I can't shut the door. And I was like, no, it's your foot, move your foot. I want to get some footage of the after effects, but my phone service is so spotty that I haven't been able to. Hi, Blessed Crochet. I'm glad we're safe too. It could have been a whole lot worse than it was. But there are so many people without power. And at my daughter's apartment complex, the roads are blocked going there and the power lines are on the ground. And when we went today to check on it, because my daughter, granddaughter, and son-in-law, they all went on up to South Carolina to her dad's house because they have a generator. So they didn't have any power either, but they have a generator. So they went up there yesterday. And so anyway, we went and checked on her place today, and it's still just as bad. We drove through the complex and there are trees down everywhere. several apartments got hit by trees, and there were actually people there moving stuff from one apartment to another.
Not strapping it to the top of their cars either because it was such a short drive
Yeah.
with their bed and frame.
Sixth Up has no power either. Yeah, I don't know what state she's in, but
How many people you got in it?
now 27.
Be sure to hit the thumbs up. We need the encouragement, guys. I'm at an all-time low. I'm exhausted.
I hope everybody that's watching has survived the hurricane. I know there was, 40 deaths at the last count we heard?
I don't remember. I think 40 is what
Yeah.
the lady said at
Yeah.
Waffle House. Tell them about our Waffle House experience last night.
Oh my gosh, on our way home yesterday evening,
Let me say the word price gouging.
we we found a Waffle House that was open. We thought was open, but what they were doing is they were making you wait outside. They were taking your order, letting you go in and pay, and then you had to wait outside until they cooked the food, and then they would give you your food. But it was a very limited menu,